This is CBS 5 Eyewitness News.
Close to 10 million consumers lease cars every year, but in today's economy, many of those people are finding they simply can't afford to make the payments anymore. On our Consumer Watch, Jeanette Favini tells us how they are trying to unload those leases to get on the road to financial recovery. It sounded like a good deal a couple of months ago.
Yeah, it sure did. Well, with more people trying to get out of their auto leases, someone has come up with a way to help them. Now all they need is somebody who wants into a lease. Brian Popple is taking one of his last rides in his Mercedes. When he leased it a year ago, gas prices were half of what they are now.
I'm actually planning on getting a Mini Cooper for my next car because my commute now is about 40 miles round trip. So it's a smaller engine, you don't have to put premium in it, so it's a little bit easier on your commute cost.
He didn't go to a dealer or the classifieds to try to transfer out of his lease. Instead, he turned to LeaseTrader.com. It's an online service that matches people who want to get into a car lease with people who want out.
We're noticing an increase of about 24% of people wanting to downsize in their vehicles. That is due to the way the economy is today. And also, you have to keep in mind that gas prices keep going up.
LeaseTrader.com CEO Sergio Stieberman stumbled upon the idea after trying to get out of his own car lease. He was told he'd have to write a check for the remaining payments or roll over his remaining debt into a new long-term lease.
You're probably getting out of a not-so-good situation and putting yourself into a really bad situation. Another option is, of course, just turning the car back into the leasing company, which is not good for your credit because, pretty much you're ruining your credit.
Car loans and leases account for about 74% of all new vehicle financing. These leases normally stretch over 5 years.
In today's economy, people are able to project themselves and commit to a 12-month or an 8-month or a 14-month lease.
Ryan found a taker for his Mercedes on LeaseTrader.com within about 2 months. Unfortunately, he's still looking for his new ride, that Mini Cooper.
There are a lot of cars you can't find at all on Lease Trader because the manufacturers don't do lease programs.
Now, some of the smaller leasing companies may have restrictions when it comes to lease transfers, so it's not for everyone. And finally, it is a national service, so it makes sense to find local matches. And if you have a consumer complaint, call our hotline at 888-5HELPS-YOU, Monday through Friday, between 11 and 1.
A way out, finally.
That's right.
For a lot of
finally a way
people.
out of those, yeah.
All right, Jeanette, thanks for that.